Hi everyone, I was sorting through the spare room, came across this old gem. It came out with the Apocalypse release, the original one, 2007, I think. It's the biggest box set I've ever seen the Games Workshop do, and I've got to say it's just an awesome box. I'm very grateful I was able to get one at the time. It is a Space Marine Battle Company, and where you've seen the Demi companies come out, I think that was 1 or 2 years ago. Might have been the Tested Waters 2 years ago, and then released a Dark Angels, Blood Angels one last year. But this is a Space Marine Battle Company. The only thing that they haven't included one of each of for each squad would be the likes of Dreadnoughts. But apart from that, it has got, it's a bit of a struggle to see, so it's hard to get the camera far enough away to be able to record this. So there's 106 dudes and 9 vehicles. So I'll do my best to turn it over without damaging the contents. I have dipped in and out of it over the years. Whenever I've had the chance, I've tried to replenish it so it still remains as a battle company. It's more of a just joy to be able to say in that box is a battle company. One day, as I should, is to get it all painted up, and especially like I bought the Gauntlet Squad, so that's something that is actually contained within this box set. In fact, there's 6 of them, but you can pass out on the new tactical squads and also the Dark Ages upgrade sprues. Okay, so I'll take you off the tripod for a minute. Let me just have a look at the side. So this is the bottom of the box, but I've put it on its side so I don't wreck the contents. So this is the contents of it. You got the Space Marine Commander, Command Squad, Razorback, 6 tactical squads, each with a Rhino, 2 10-man assault squads, 2 10-man Devastator squads, each with a Rhino, and it is awesome. So they are all the old tactical squads and assault squads, so it's missing a lot of the details that you get on the newer tactical squads, but it's still not something to be sniffed at. And if I was to ever actually get around to paint it all up, it would be quite a big purchase of Dark Angel upgrade sprues, because I'd need 21 of them, I think. Is it 5 or 10 on a sprue? Can't remember. You'll have to look into it. It'll either be 11 or 21. So yeah, I thought since I've found it, I'll share it. Show you guys some of the amazing box sets they've done over the years. They have got some good ones out at the minute. There have been others that have been not quite as large, but equally amazing sort of things to get, like Death Mask. That was a fantastic saving. The Forge Bane, we haven't had a release yet for the Armiger Knights, but even if they were in similar price to a Sentinel, the amount of guys that you get with that, it's just an amazing box set. So do you know what, for Games Workshop it really helps them out, because it gets their sales up, because people will see that, buy them, and for Games Workshop, well, we know how much these things cost, and the biggest value of Games Workshop stuff is the IP. The more bundles they can make, the better. We were looking at the Deathwatch release, so they've got the upgrade sprue for the Intercessors and the Apothecary, but they're charging £8 on top of the normal prices for the Apothecary and the Intercessor squad. which is a little bit disappointing, because on the Blood Angels and the Dark Angels ones, it only went up by £2.50. So it encouraged people to buy both together, because they'd get the saving on the upgrade sprue, whereas there's no incentive to buy the Apothecary or the Intercessor Squad with the Deathwatch upgrade sprue, because it's the same price. So it's a little bit unusual for them to do that, and £8 for that small sprue is a significant amount. The tactical squads have had a Deathwatch shoulder pad. It's either the tactical squads or the commanders, I can't remember which one, but they've had Deathwatch shoulder pads in for years, and they've not charged any more for it. It's not a new concept, so it's just a lot of money spent on the IP, and I don't completely agree with, especially with bundled sprues, charging that much. Individual upgrade sprues, I can see them charging a bit more, because you've got packaging and all that sort of stuff. It's a separate item. But you look at a Chaos Land Raider, comes with a spiky bit sprue for Chaos, but it's the same price as a Space Marine Land Raider that doesn't have that extra sprue. So they can give away free sprues, they can give away discounted sprues. It's very strange for them to charge so much for the Deathwatch one. But anyway, that's a bit of a rant. I thought I'd show you the Battle Company, and I'll try and get more videos up soon.